Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 39 of This Homespun Life. My name's Lorianne, and you're joining me from very sunny and very hot South Florida. It is Sunday, August 10th, 2015. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're a new viewer, thank you for checking me out and seeing what's going on in this homespun life. If you're a returning viewer, thank you. Thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you guys coming and watching every time I record. I almost said every week, but I don't record every week, do I? I should have recorded last Sunday, but if you're following me on Instagram, you know that I have been out of town. I went on a business trip up to New York for a week, and so the internet connection where I was staying was very spotty, so I would not have been able to record and upload an episode there. So sorry about that, but that's what was going on. This episode will probably be really quick. I didn't do a whole lot of knitting in the past couple of weeks. So let's see what's going on. I know that during that time we had the end of Tour de Fleece, and we are in the last week of Stash Dash. I forgot the name of this thing. We're in the last week of Stash Dash. So I hope you guys are doing well on your goals. I hope you're having fun with what you're doing, and can't wait to see what you all have accomplished. So, as I said, this is going to be a pretty short one. I'm not even going to do the camera flip thing. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to attend to something. Yes, so like I said, it's going to be a quick one. I'm going to show you a couple of finished objects and what I'm currently working on. And then also I'm going to show you a little bit of some fabric that I purchased on my trip in New York that going to be made into some products for the shop. New sign. The shop is at homespun.bigcartel.com if you want to go check that out. And you can follow me on Twitter and Periscope at This Homespun Life without the I. That's THS Homespun Life. On Instagram, it's This Homespun Life for the business posts. For personal posts, it's just Homespun Life. And I think that's pretty much it. The website is thishomespun.life.com. So let's get into finished objects. Knitting wise, I have one finished object. I have a pair of socks, and they are complete with heels. So I did my standard sock recipe. So I have my inch and a half of ribbing, standard leg length, fish lips kiss heel, and standard toe decreases. This yarn is Patons Kroy socks in the Route 66 colorway. And so, it's a really pretty color. If you haven't checked it out yet, go ahead and do that. I got this at my local Michael's. So I love the colors and the patterning that it creates. So definitely go check them out if you haven't yet. Very sturdy yarn. Patons Kroy is very sturdy, so these will last for a long, long time. So that's my socks. Spinning wise, for Tour de Fleece, I had two goals. One was to finish up some Polworth yarn that I bought from Dana of Unwind Yarn Company, and then I also had a mix of superwash, merino, and tencel that I wanted to finish spinning and then ply those together. I did not finish the second part of the of what I wanted to do, but I did finish the Polworth, and here it is. This is called, hang on. What is this called again? It's called Amazon. 100% Polworth, 4 ounces. I got 580 yards, which I think is 530 meters. So out of 4 ounces, that's a fingering weight, or even a light fingering weight. You can see right here. You can see right here that it's pretty thin in most areas. So I love it. It's a 2-ply, very squishy, and as I said, 580 yards. So very happy with this. I was aiming for 600, didn't get it, but you know, that's pretty darn close. So I will take it. Yeah, Amazon. Oh my gosh. Yes, it's called Amazon. I have another 4 ounces to spin, another 4-ounce bump that I will spin at another time. I have done some work on the Superwash Tencel and Superwash Merino Tencel, but you can't really see the progress, so I'm not going to show it to you. That's kind of pushed off onto the back burner right now. So that's it for works in progress. I mean, that's it for finished objects. I'm sorry. Works in progress. I started my, August sock using Deborah Norville Serenity sock in the colorway Aquamarine. Can you see that? Oops. Colorway Aquamarine. Ooh, that is blurry. Is that working? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the camera. It's not clearing that up. But anyway, it's called Aquamarine. It's sock weight yarn, 230 yards or 210 meters per ball. And this is what it looks like. It's blues, bright greens, and a little neutral color every once in a while to break it up. So this is what this sock is working up to look like. Very pretty. Very pretty. I like this striping without it being stripy. Fish Lips Kiss heel is in. And I have a couple of inches left before I start decreasing for the toe. So I'm moving along pretty well with this. I'm hoping to wrap this sock up by Friday so that I can keep on track and get the next sock done by the end of the month. So standard measurements, standard stuff. So again, Deborah Norville sock, Serenity sock in the Aquamarine colorway. I got this at Joann's. Yes, Joann's. I got Joann's on sale. So I don't know, I haven't seen any more since I've been back there, so just keep an eye out for it. And now that I look, this is so funny, look at the 3 projects I just showed you. They all are blues and greens with a shot of another color. This is so weird. Blue and green and neutral with a shot of another color. That's just the phase I'm in right now. So there's that. What else am I working on? I'm still working on my hitchhiker using handspun. Excuse me. This is my handspun 100% Polworth again, right? I think this was Polworth again. And I had gotten over 600 yards out of this spin, 2-ply. And so I wanted to work it into a hitchhiker. So the socks are knit on US size 1, which is 2.25 millimeter needles. All my socks, for the most part, are knit on US 1s. This is being knit on a US 3, which is a 3.25 millimeter needle, and it's coming along. Oh wait, it's coming along. Remember, what number am I on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm on the 7th, the 8th tooth. 8th. I'm on the 8th one of these things. So you can see the gradient effect from this darker kind of grayish, although it's not gray, into a bright springy green, into a beautiful blue, and then into purple. I'm kind of finished with the purple. I'm doing a barber poling of purple and pink, and then it's gonna go into pink and then gold. So that's what's left. I didn't do a lot of work on this on the trip. I did do a little bit of knitting on it on the plane when I was going to New York, but it was kind of cumbersome. It was a very full flight, so it was cumbersome trying to knit and not interfere with the people around me. So it didn't get much love on this trip. So I don't know. My stash dash is done. It's already a bust. I'm not gonna hit my target, which is fine because I was not on a team. So it's not like I'm letting anyone down or I was going for prizes. I wasn't. I just set a goal and I wanted to see if I could hit it. This year there were too many things going on at the same time. So I was not able to really make that happen. But it's fine. It's fine. I got a lot done. That's just where it is. I'm not going to stress myself out for no reason. I'm also still working on the Hitofude. I have, look at this gorgeous pattern. I love this pattern. This is also being worked on a US 3.25 millimeter needle. I'm at the point now where I can't tell you though, where I need to transition from doing this to making the sleeves. Yes, I need to transition now into making the sleeves and then start doing the body. So this takes a certain amount of concentration because it requires a technique that I've never used before. So I'm nervous. Not really nervous, but kind of nervous. That's why I haven't, I'd gotten to this point before I left on the trip and I could have started the process, but I wanted to give it my full attention. So that's why I haven't gotten any further. This will get some love at some point. I'm fighting against this card. Why am I fighting against this cardigan? I don't know. I have nothing against it. I've seen so many gorgeous ones online, on Ravelry, on Instagram. They're beautiful. I want to finish it. It's fighting against me. I'm fighting against it. It's just, I don't know. But it will get done. So that's it for works in progress. Now for acquisitions, but not of the yarny type. I did not get a chance to go to any yarn shops while I was in New York. I got an invitation to attend an event at one, but I couldn't get around to it, and I feel really bad about that. I wanted to go shopping for yarn on a bigger scale, like cones of yarn for what we want to produce, but it didn't work out that way. I didn't get a chance to see stores where I could really buy that. So I'm gonna have to plan for that or search online. It may be better for us to buy yarn online that way instead of trying to find a store. So I didn't get any yarn, but I did get some fabric and fabrics and notions to go into some items that I'm going to be sewing for the shop. You know that for a couple of months I've bought things at like Joann's or wherever, local fabric stores, and just had them here. Well, I've been doing that because I'm going to start sewing and start putting up purses and tote bags on the website, on the shop. They haven't been put up yet. Obviously, I haven't sewn them together yet, but I'm working on them. They will be going up as soon as I have enough to show. I will let you all know. I'll put it out on Instagram. And if you're not following me on Periscope yet, please go ahead and do that. It's the same, what do you call it? The same link as Twitter. So THS Homespun Life, or just search This Homespun Life. And I'll come up on Periscope. I'll probably do a quick video going over the products that I have made. So if you want to keep abreast of what's going on in between the podcast, follow me on Periscope. Periscope is a free app that you can download. It's a free video sharing service that allows you to see what people are doing in real time. So instead of on YouTube or iTunes, where I record a product, I edit it, put it together, upload it, and then you can watch it there, with Periscope, it's live. You see what I see at the moment of seeing it. And it's also available for replay within a 24-hour period. So go over there and check it out. Follow me there, and you can keep abreast of what's going on. Now, getting into the fabrics that I got. I went for some heavier weight products because the kind of things I want to be making are very utilitarian. So therefore they need to be strong to be able to withstand our lives as women and as men. I want to make them as unisex as possible. That's kind of tough because I'm a female. I'm going to gravitate towards certain things, but I want to try to make them as unisex as possible. So we'll see. I got some denim. Hopefully y'all can see. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. I got some denim, just a little bit. I'm only going to be making a few of each item to begin with. So I'm not buying 10 yards of any one fabric. It's going to be maybe 2 of each product to begin with, just to test the waters and see how people respond. So this is one fabric. As you can see, there's a metallic reflection to the denim, and there's a nice floral detail. So that's one. Also in the denim line is this version here, which is kind of like an animal print, multicolored animal print. Love. Denim again. This is going to be more of this is just a straight black denim, but it's stiffer than any of the other ones that I got. So this is probably going to be serving as a base. For a couple of bags. I won't make a bag out of this. It will be the base to give it structure. Got this really pretty print. Hopefully you will be able to see it. Look at this pretty print. It's a very tropical, very going on vacation print. Love it. Yes, it's floral. Yes, it's floral. This is denim as well. And then, ooh, I left the other one. I had another piece that's a navy pinstripe. It's a navy background with black pinstripes. Very nice. For inside fabrics, or this I just got because it was appealing to me. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but how cute is this? Is this upside down? It is upside down. Roosters! I'm not sure what I'm gonna make with these yet. With this yet. Only have a yard of it. So we'll see. I have to find something fun to do. Roosters. And this is a nice one for lining fabric. So this will be lining. So that was it fabric wise. Like I said, I got some notions as well. I got some zippers, some leather to use for handles, and some other little bits and bobs that you guys don't need to know about. But I'll be working on, I guess it's kind of transitioned into miscellany. I didn't remember to say that, but we're in miscellany, I guess. So like I said, I will be transitioning to doing more sewing to put up onto the shop. I'm not doing project bags. I'm not doing any of the little pouches that a lot of people have been doing on Instagram or wherever. I'm going to be making handbags or tote bags or purses or whatever you want to call them. Those are the things that we take out with us, the things we take to work with us, to the store with us, to go take shopping with us. So I will keep you abreast of when I start putting those up in the shop. Again, the shop is homespun.bigcartel.com. And I will let you know. I'll do some quick videos on Periscope. I'll post on Instagram. Follow me in all those places. And you will find out what's going on. So I'm looking around to see if I've left any. I think that's pretty much it. Thank you all so much for joining me. I know it was a short one. This trip during this past week kind of curtailed what I was working on. So I just wanted to come on and say hi to you guys, that you know I'm still here and still working, still crocheting and knitting. Haven't touched the weaving. I won't be touching the weaving anytime soon. So just to let you know that. I have a project on the loom right now that I need to finish. I don't know when that's going to happen. And on top of all of that, I have an interview scheduled for this week, later on in this week, for another job in another state. So depending on what happens with that interview, I may be moving soon. So things are in flux right now. I'm sorry about that, but please be patient with me. I'm still here. Even if I'm not online, I'm still here. And but I'll try to be online more often. Okay? So thank you so much for joining me. As I said, follow me on Twitter and Periscope, THS Homespun Life. Follow me on Instagram, This Homespun Life. And on the personal side, just regular Homespun Life. The shop, homespun.bigcartel.com. And YouTube and iTunes, just search This Homespun Life. I keep looking over here because I can see the sign. Anyway, thank you all. Have a great day, a great week, a great 2 weeks. And I will see you all soon. Bye.